Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you from my kids' nap time again. Life is so crazy right now. We are moving and it is just hectic all the time. So I am going to get right into this video and I'm going to show you what I eat in a day while I'm breastfeeding. So in case you're new here and you don't know me, I have two daughters. My oldest is 2.5 and my youngest is almost 10 months now. I can't even believe it. And both of them were exclusively breastfed until they were 6 months old, and then I introduced solids at 6 months. My oldest daughter, I continued to breastfeed her until she was 15 months old, so just over a year. And then now my youngest daughter, I'm still breastfeeding her and she's almost 10 months. So that's where I am at in my breastfeeding journey. And these meals were over the course of 2 days. I wanted to make sure it was like an accurate picture of what I'm eating, because honestly some days are better than others. These were a couple of good days. I had a lot of good leftovers and stuff to work with, but honestly there are days too where I feel like literally all I'm getting to eat is the crusty leftovers from my kids' plates. So yeah, just a little disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional obviously, so you need to work with your own doctor or midwife on what's best for you. Everybody's body is different. The only thing I can really say, I think is pretty much general knowledge, is that when you are breastfeeding, you need to be taking in 500 extra calories than you normally would. These meals, honestly, I have no idea what the calorie counts are. I don't keep track of my calories personally. I just eat when I'm hungry, and I make sure I drink a lot of water, and that has been enough to sustain my milk supply for me. But again, other people are different. We're all different. So don't take any of this as like professional medical advice. I'm just sharing what I eat while I'm breastfeeding, and also the supplements I take. Again, gotta check with your doctor and everything like that. Everybody's different. But this is just what I eat in a day. So here we go. Alright, so here we are, day one. We'll start with breakfast, obviously. I'm typically not all that hungry right away when I wake up, so I just eat something small. This is a whole wheat waffle with some peanut butter and honey on top, and then just a small apple. And here's the supplements I'm taking. I'm only taking a handful right now, just kind of keeping it simple. This is my prenatal that I am taking because I am still breastfeeding. I love this one. I've basically been taking this for over 3 years straight now. Between being pregnant and breastfeeding both of the girls. It's food-based and I just love it. I haven't had any issues with it. It also never made me nauseous or anything like that while I was pregnant. So I still take that. And I also take iron because I've just always historically had issues with anemia, so I always try to just make sure I'm taking an iron supplement because I typically get low on my iron. And this is vitamin D. I was actually taking this while pregnant because I was low in vitamin D, so my midwife told me to start taking it. And then I just continued it after having IV and like into the winter. But once this runs out, I'm gonna stop taking this because it's spring and going into summertime now, and so I will be getting real vitamin D from the actual sun. And then just the vitamin C. I always just kind of take a vitamin C just to stay healthy, and with the kids getting sick all the time, I just want to make sure that I don't get sick, so I take that. Vitamin C also helps to absorb iron, so that's good. And then this is a powder, so you like mix it with like a drink. This is magnesium, and I first started taking this when I was pregnant with Ivy. My midwife had suggested it to me because all throughout the 3rd trimester I was contracting a lot. Not like in like a dangerous way, like I was gonna go into labor early, but it was just normal, like I guess my body preparing to have the baby, but it was just uncomfortable. My stomach would just tighten up all the time, constantly. So this she told me to take to kind of just relax the muscles. And I still take this now because it is an anti-stress drink, and it just helps me because I am a chronic worrier and I tend to get anxious a lot and feel stressed, especially having young kids. So I will drink this a lot too when I have time. And one thing I also do is put all of my vitamins into a pill case. I'm pretty sure I'm like 85% more likely to actually take my vitamins if I put them in this versus going into each individual bottle. So those are all the supplements that I take every morning with breakfast, except for the magnesium powder. I take that as needed. And moving on to snack time, about mid-morning is when I really start to get hungry, so I kind of make up for my small breakfast by having a bigger snack. So got some cocoa roasted almonds, which are basically just chocolate flavored almonds. They're delicious. And some wheat tortilla chips with some hummus, and then some slices of Gouda cheese. I'll also briefly just show you what Ember gets for her snack. She usually gets just some sort of variation of what I'm eating, if not the same exact thing. So she's got string cheese and then some of those chocolate almonds as well, and some veggie sticks. And I always am drinking water. I don't really like to drink anything else. I just prefer water, so I drink a ton of that throughout the day. Here's lunch. This is leftovers, so no, I don't cook steak for my lunches. It was Mother's Day yesterday, so Erin cooked steak on the grill and shrimp, so I have some steak, shrimp, just like a noodle salad with some veggies and avocados. I crave avocados all the time. I don't know what it is. I just eat them with basically everything. I think my body just really needs that extra healthy fat. So I typically have avocados with almost like every meal if I can. I'm just in love with them right now. And here's Ember's lunch. She's just got a grilled cheese sandwich with some avocados and tomatoes. And Ivy, she also gets some avocado for lunch, and she's eating some bananas. I love these pouches. They're so easy. And here's my afternoon snack. It's just a bowl of cereal. Not the healthiest. It is organic, if that counts for anything. But yeah, I'm just having a bowl of cereal for my snack. And now for supper, leftovers again. I'm just having some of that shrimp and now some red potatoes with that noodle salad and more avocados. Erin is also eating leftovers. He's getting the other steak, and I'm eating the shrimp. So we just had leftovers again for supper. Now day 2. In the morning, I am having this green organic quinoa and greens probiotic powder. I just mix it with water, and then I added some orange juice too to help with the flavor. So honestly, I mean, it's not the greatest even with the orange juice, but it's good for me, so I make myself drink it. And I'm also having a honey wheat bagel with some cream cheese. So this is first thing in the morning, so just a smaller meal again because I'm not that hungry yet. And of course more water. And now mid-morning snack, I am just having some of those chocolate almonds and some veggie sticks. And no, I know these are not real veggie sticks. They don't count as vegetables, but I like them. Now lunchtime, I'm just having a tuna fish sandwich, more avocados, and a couple of tomatoes because I don't really like tomatoes, so I'm just having 2. This is the afternoon snack. I had just a little bit of tuna salad left over from my sandwich, so I just spread that on a cracker. More almonds. These are cinnamon almonds actually. A slice of Gouda cheese and some apples. So I just can't bring myself to eat raw almonds these days. They just don't taste good to me, but I love flavored almonds, so I figure at least I'm getting the nutrition from the nut, even if it means a little extra sugar. Now for supper, I'm gonna show you actually one of my go-to favorite meals. It's just like a chicken and rice bowl. So I basically just season the bottom of the foiled pan so it gets on the bottom of the chicken first, and then I put the chicken in. It's frozen. It looks weird because these are actually tenders and they're like frozen together. I didn't realize it when I bought that. So then I just season on the top as well. I'm just using this pepper lemon mill. You can literally use any chicken seasoning that you like. And then once the chicken's almost done, I'll just make some minute brown rice and one of these steamer bags of vegetables. Both literally take like 5 minutes and it's just super easy, so I love these. So once everything's cooked, I'm just going to kind of layer all of this. I put the rice on the bottom, and then I add a little bit of olive oil to that. And then I'm seasoning the rice with some Lowry seasoned salt. As you can see, we love this because we bought the Sam's Club size. And now I'm just adding the chicken in there. Now the vegetables. And then I'm just going to add a little salt to the vegetables. And then, of course, more avocados. And I like to just take some bottled lemon juice and sprinkle it over the avocados, just to season them up a little. And then on top of that, I put some garlic pepper on the avocados. I don't know what it is about putting all of this into a bowl versus like eating it just on a plate that makes it taste better to me. That's probably weird, I don't know, but do whatever works. And so this is the end product, and it is delicious. And this is Ember's version. I kind of just separate her things out, and she's much more likely to eat her chicken if she has something to dip it in. So she's got a little bit of ranch to go with her chicken. And Ivy also gets little pieces of chicken and just little pieces of carrots or whatever vegetable. And for my evening snack, I'm just gonna dig into this ice cream. Honestly, I could easily eat all of this. I'm not going to, but I do love ice cream, and I often just eat it right out of the container. Especially if the kids are awake and I'm trying to sneak it, I'll just set it on the counter and grab bites as I walk by. But I will put it in a bowl too, but I'm not right now. So this is what I'm having for a snack. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're breastfeeding or are soon to be breastfeeding, or not even, I hope you got maybe some good meal ideas, things like that. I'm really trying to make my own self-care a priority, and it does make all the difference. I have more energy, I'm more patient, not so cranky when I'm getting enough to eat and when I'm not just like hungry all the time. But it is so hard when you're a mom to even just cook. A lot of the times I'm just too tired and just don't feel like making the food. It's just hard. So I feel you if you also struggle with that. But yeah, if we can't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of our kids. So this is very important. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. That lets me know to do more videos like this. Also with comments, let me know if you enjoyed it, or if you're breastfeeding, what your go-to meals are. I would love to get some new ideas myself. And also please subscribe if you are new to see more videos like this. I'm right now doing more vlogging and just kind of mom type videos, just because we're in the process of moving. But once we get to the new house, I will shift the focus back to more like cleaning and organizing motivation videos, which was the original plan for this channel. So I'll get back to that soon. So if you're into that, definitely subscribe, and thank you to those who have subscribed so far, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!